Had I known how much money I would be putting into this car after spending so much money on it, I just don't know if it's worth it. Good morning guys, welcome back to another girly vlog. So I'm currently driving, obviously. I'm almost to the Range Rover, Land Rover dealership because my check engine light came on, I think it was a couple days ago. Yeah, so I'm driving there right now. I'm almost there, I'm like 2 exits away. I thought it'd be fun to do a little, like what I wish I knew before buying a Range Rover, because there is a lot of things that I wish I knew before buying this car. So if you guys were interested in buying one of these, I could kind of inform you guys. I'm just getting off the freeway so you guys can hear me a little bit better. I feel like I've learned a lot about this car. I've had it for about 2 years now. Dang, that's crazy. It's been 2 years, maybe a little bit more. I just wanted to make a little video about everything that I've learned and can teach you guys. So I'm just getting up to the dealership, and there's like a ton of dealerships in this area, and I guess that's one thing that I've learned is that when I bought this car, I literally have to drive 2 hours to the nearest Land Rover because there's not many Land Rovers in our area that's super close to where I live. So that was one of the faults, I guess, because to get it serviced and everything, you just have to drive. We're here. I absolutely love coming here because I am just surrounded by Range Rovers, and it's so cute. Hey guys, so it's so loud. So it's a lot later on in the day, and I am currently stranded. Is this actually happening right now? I feel like I jinxed myself. It's really loud outside because I'm literally next to a freeway. I feel like I jinxed myself because I thought it was like, I thought it was a cute idea. It's very, very loud. What is life right now? I thought it was like a cute video to do this whole thing about my car, and then this happens. So I get my car serviced, everything looks fine. So they say, literally wait all day. Next thing you know, I am stranded. I need to vlog more like the little mishaps that happened to me because this is literally my life. So I called my husband. I let him know what happened, and he called Land Rover. Now they're sending a tow truck. I have to wait like another 3 hours. So yeah. And now my husband is on his way to come get me. My car was saying that it was 90 degrees, and I'm just stuck here with the windows down. Like, it is so freaking hot. I'm just a hot mess right now. My husband's calling.
Hey honey, I'm here in Buellton.
Okay.
On the freeway. And I'm headed to McDonald's right now.
I'm parked under a tree.
Oh.
Baby, what is going on with my life right now?
So you You were able to turn your car on and drive it to the,
Barely. It smelled really bad.
Alright, I love you, honey, bye.
So as I was driving, my car was saying that it was overheating. And my car shouldn't be overheating. I mean, I guess I was lucky enough to have this happen 2 years later, but still, like, this sucks. So glad that I took almost like all of their water bottles while waiting, so at least I have water. My husband came to the rescue. Here's my broken down car. It stinks.
Yes.
And I guess he said there's like liquid all over the car. Whatever that is. Oh yeah, it's like all right there too.
Good job.
Is it gonna blow up? Okay, I'm gonna go this way. My poor Aurora. She's broken. Oh, it's like all over.
Yeah, it's everywhere. See this little, there's this little...
Here, educate the vlog and me.
I can't remember what it's called. It's a little vent tube. And usually you can, it's a bleeder. You bleed the system through here. And it's just squirting. So I think this is cracked. What's happening is just...
How did they miss that? If like they're literally working under the hood, how do they miss all this?
Yeah, just because they don't know what they're doing. I always saw the training tech that was doing it, and then, oh yeah, I just pulled that out. And didn't check the fluids or anything like that.
What's that?
It's my
Pocket knife?
pocket knife.
Well, now I have company with me. I don't have to be by myself. And I guess this is kind of fun because it makes life entertaining.
Yeah, it does. You know what? I know the guys over there at Napa. I know the
Is it on the other side?
Yeah, you gotta go this way. And
My husband wanted to hook up the car to see what was wrong with it because I don't know why. Just so they don't tell us that it's something else, because when they took my car to get serviced, they're like, oh, it's this, and then something else is wrong with it, and then something else, and something else. So it's like, you know, they can't take any more of our money. This is crazy. I've never seen under the hood before. You look sexy. Ooh, you look sexy.
stop it.
Stop it. Stop looking so sexy.
That's a cracked hose.
I have a cracked hose?
Yeah. This hose is cracked.
If you can spot that in 2 seconds, and they had the car there forever, how did they miss that? Can we call them? Give them a piece of our mind?
Who's paying for this tow truck driver if we're going to be having to pay for anything else? It's ridiculous. They should have spotted that.
Yeah. Tell them. Ooh, dirty hands are sexy. Are you kidding? Here comes the tow truck.
Dang.
Tow guy's taking my car. She's cute. She's cute. No, my baby.
Strap it down and tow it up. Kids think it's cool.
It's pretty cool, I guess. Yeah, if you're a kid.
We're like, whoa! I'm like, yeah.
I know, I was like, wait, he's still in the car, and it's like all up high, you know? Like at a slant. Off she goes, back another 2 hours.
It's a big part of your, life. It's a car, you drive it every day.
I grew attached to it. It is. It just represents, I was telling them, my subscribers. You know?
Get rid of it.
Let's get rid of it.
So here we are, Platinum to the rescue.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Platinum in Camarillo?
Camarillo.
Camarillo. You saved the day. Alright, I'm gonna vlog you riding off into the sunset.
Okay, alright. Well, yeah, I'm gonna...
Bye! Oh, Aurora! There she goes. He's a cool tow truck guy. Bye! Hey guys, so it's actually a few days later and I just got my girly vlog sweater in the mail. How freaking cute is this? I announced on my Instagram that I came out with some new designs and this is one of them. I think out of all the designs that I created for the crew necks, this one just happens to be my favorite. Just with the gray and the bubblegum pink, it's such a girly vibe. I ordered a size small. So for size reference, here's what the sleeves look like. It's not too tight. It kind of runs like a medium. It's just really comfy and really soft. And yeah, it goes down kind of long too. But if you guys want to order your own, my link to my merch is always in my description box. I have the same crew neck in white and the pink is going to be the same really cute bubblegum pink. And also I do have an all black crew neck and different shades of gray, green, so yeah, go check it out. Okay, so now let's get into the pros and the cons about owning a Range Rover. And like I mentioned, I've had this car for about 2.5 years, maybe 3. I haven't checked the exact date of when I bought it, but it was around there. I'm gonna be looking down at my phone a lot because I wrote everything down in my notes. I have my pros and my cons all listed in here. Little disclaimer, I don't know everything there is to know about owning a Range Rover. I'm pretty sure once time goes on, I will learn more. Hopefully not like in a bad way. Yeah, like this video kind of started off as. This is just all my personal experience. I know that Range Rovers are known to be very unreliable. When I announced that I bought this car, I did like a whole car tour video. That was like a majority of the comments is, why did you buy a Range Rover? They're gonna break down on you. And of course, I didn't want to listen. I was on cloud 9 because this is my dream car. So yeah, I do have a Range Rover Evoque, and the Evoque is the smallest SUV in the Range Rover, Land Rover family. At the time, I was looking at the bigger Range Rovers, but for me, I am super tiny. I am literally 5 feet, and I felt like the bigger SUVs were just a little bit too big for me. Like, I could not see past the door paneling. Like, I literally could not see into the car. Like, that's how tiny I was compared to them. So I thought the size of this model was perfect for me. So at the time, they did offer 2 different body styles for the Range Rover Evoque. One of the body styles that they offered is the taillights and the headlights are kind of sucked into the car and it almost looks a little bit futuristic. For me personally, I really didn't love that body style just because I felt like it didn't look like a Range Rover, because when I see Range Rovers on the road or anybody else, like, they are super known for like their boxy style, and that's just more what I love. So the other style is more of a boxy style. I hope I'm making sense. I just love the original boxy Range Rover style. At the time I purchased my car, they were offering a new Range Rover in the older boxy style. So you can get a newer Range Rover in the older body style. That's what I went with. So the price of this car starts off at $45,000. It's all depending on the model. So of course, the higher the model, the more money you're gonna pay. Okay, let's start off with the pros because I'm still so obsessed with this car. Like I said, this is my dream car and I still really love her. She's gorgeous, she's elegant, she's classy, she's luxury, she's bougie. I feel like I don't have to explain a lot because the name alone just says it all. I love all the safety features. I love the all-wheel drive. So this car you can take to the dunes. You can drive in the snow with this car. I love the panoramic views. I don't have the moonroof open, but I think you guys have seen in the previous clips that it does have the panoramic view. It opens all the way to the back, and that's one of my favorite features about this car is definitely the moonroof. I just love all the natural lighting. It has a turbo engine, which I really love. Like, this car is just super fast. A lot of these experiences are a little shallow, I'm not gonna lie, and I really don't want to come off as bragging. Like I said, this is just my personal experience and I just find it kind of funny. Okay, so I have my tail lights completely smoked out, which is illegal in California. Like, you cannot do that to the tail lights, but I did it anyway. Also, all of the windows to my car are completely tinted to the darkest that you can get, which is also illegal. Don't learn from me. Okay, knock on wood. I just get left alone in this car. I have been side by side and also have had like sheriffs behind me, highway patrolmen, police, and they leave me alone. I have done so many illegal turns and like right in front of policemen and they don't do anything. But all the times that I have gotten pulled over, I don't ever get a ticket. All they've ever done was compliment my car and just hit on me the whole time, but I feel like it's not me. Like, I feel like they're just hitting on my car. I don't know. I feel like if you drive a Range Rover, it's definitely a head turner. I get so many compliments on this car, like everywhere I go. I'm not gonna lie, it feels good. It feels good because I worked really hard for this car and I'm obsessed with her just like anybody else I've encountered. Here's another part where it just sounds shallow. The car before this I had was a Jeep and it was a Jeep Patriot. I thought she was super cute, but me driving that car versus driving this car, I just get treated a lot different. I feel like you get more respect. And I know that is super shallow of people to treat you differently based on the kind of car you drive. That's just something that I noticed. It's definitely been like a conversation starter. There was this one time where I parked in front of a restaurant to pick up our food, and the gentleman in front of me was like, "Oh, how do you like the Range Rover?" And I was like, "Oh, I love it. Like, I love my car." The car I had parked next to was a Lincoln, and those go for like 80 grand. He was like, "Oh yeah, I was gonna get a Range Rover, but I didn't want to have to drive super far for the maintenance." I was like, I hear you, because I literally have to drive so far just to get my car serviced. So he was super smart about that because we do, of course, have a Lincoln in our area. I guess I didn't care about the drive, but when you do it enough times, it starts to get a little annoying. Yeah, it's very, very time consuming. So I think that's all the pros that I can think of. I didn't mention that this car does drive super, super smooth. Like, when I first drove this car, it was like floating on a cloud. And driving over bumps, like, you literally can't feel anything. Okay, so now let's get into the cons. Do not buy this car just because you want to be able to say that you have a Range Rover or like a luxury car. Trust me, I was like that. That's how my mindset was, is I want to be able to get my dream car that I've always wanted and be able to say that I own a Range Rover. Because had I known how much money I would be putting into this car after spending so much money on it, I don't know if I would buy this car again. I'm just being completely honest, because I feel like with every luxury brand or anything luxury, you're literally paying for the name. Because this car, compared to just like a standard car, it does the same thing. It gets you from point A to point B. That's the whole purpose of having a car, is getting to where you need to be. It literally doesn't matter what you drive. I'm just being really transparent with you guys, because once I was able to afford to buy like material things, I kind of got sucked into it. I just don't know if it's worth it. Like, she's beautiful, I'm obsessed with her, I love her, yeah, but is it really worth throwing all of your money into this car? I don't know. It's a pretty penny. So do not buy this car if you cannot keep up with the maintenance. The parts on this car are insanely expensive. I'm really lucky to say though, after having this car for 2.5 years, I haven't had any like major problems with it. Like, it never left me broken down on the side of the road. It only did that to me one time and I captured it before this car left me stranded. Turned out that I needed a new turbo. I wish I had the paperwork. It might be in our other car. But just for that alone and the labor, it literally came out to be over $6,000. Yeah, $6,000. That's insane. After waiting all day for them to replace the turbo, my check engine light came on again while I was on my way home, and I had driven about an hour and 30 minutes, so I was literally almost home, and my car started overheating, like you guys seen, and left me stranded. So this is what was wrong, and this is the total cost. So yeah, if you guys can see, this includes the parts, the labor. So $390 plus $122, it comes out to $512.38. This is on top of them replacing the turbo. It says that they replaced the vacuum solenoid, whatever that is. It was failing to go to the turbo and making my car overheat. I do not recommend buying these kind of cars used and not having a warranty, because everything else is gonna come out of your pocket and it's just not worth it. Okay, so my oil changes are $500. Oh my god, that just sounds so... I don't even know. It just doesn't sound smart. And when my car needed new brakes, I paid over $1,000 just for the brakes. Yeah, you could go the cheaper route and put non-Range Rover brakes on your car, but the service people told me that it would make your car really squeaky when you brake, when you go the cheaper route. And I didn't want to be squeaking around town. I just went with the Range Rover brakes. It was expensive. Let's talk about gas. So I spend a lot of money on gas. This car only takes premium gas, so it's 91 always. I spend over $100 on gas a week. I live in California and gas here is super expensive as it is, and having to use the 91 is $5 a gallon. Not to mention the turbo. When you use the turbo, it uses a lot of gas. I could be wrong though, but that's just how I feel. I feel like when I really press down on the gas and unintentionally like use the turbo, like my gas meter just goes down super quick. My insurance is expensive. I have AAA and of course I have full coverage. And I even asked them, why is my insurance so high? They told me it was because of the make and the model. So yay for me. I pay over $200 on insurance for my car. Every year I register my car, it's over $500. I actually have my registration right here. So I paid exactly $531 to register my car. It's just a lot all around. So yeah, that's my little pros and cons about the Range Rover Evoque. Let me know down in the comments if you guys have a Range Rover and you experience the same things, because I'm curious. Also comment down below if this changes your mind about having the Range Rover be like your dream car, or what your dream car is. Despite all the cons, I am still obsessed with my car. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in my next girly vlog. Bye guys!